Good afternoon. Welcome to the OGTV News at 12. Doinsola Ogunpadewa is my name. The National Space Research and Development Agency has launched Crop Watch, a satellite-based agricultural monitoring system in collaboration with the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development and the Aerospace Information Research Center of the Chinese Academy of Sciences. The launch event held in Abuja brought together international partners and stakeholders to address the critical issue of food security in developing countries. The Director General of NASDA, Dr. Abeokuta Matthew, emphasized the importance of science, technology, and innovation in advancing agricultural development and food security. The Crop Watch system uses remote sensing and ground observation data to evaluate crop growth, yield, and related information at both national and global levels. The system provides open and customizable agricultural production information services, enabling stakeholders to calibrate, localize, and automatically generate agroclimatic and agronomic indicators. The Minister of Science, Innovation and Technology, Uche, highlighted the importance of partnership and collaboration in achieving food security. Ogun State Governor Dr. Abeokuta has ordered security agents to launch a massive manhunt for perpetrators of Sunday kidnappings along the Shagamu-Ijebu-Ode Expressway. Many people were reportedly kidnapped around the area command and Elisha City Gate on the ever-busy road by gunmen who ambushed them at about 9 in the evening. Security sources said the kidnapping was an insider's job, as all the victims were foreign nationals who arrived the country the same day the incident occurred, adding that they were probably trailed to the location where the kidnapping took place. Prince Abeokuta, in a statement, has said Ogun State will not be allowed to become a den of kidnappers, even as he promised that the perpetrators would be smoked out and punished. The governor said all the security agencies, including the police, army, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Amotekun, SOSAFE Corps, and local hunters are on the trail of the kidnappers with arrays of security gadgets, including drones. He assured the people that their security is guaranteed, as the present administration has committed much to security in the state. Ogun State House of Assembly has urged the State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Abeokuta, to intensify efforts on road reconstruction and rehabilitation across the state. The Speaker, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elumide, made the call while responding to the submissions of a member representing Ijebu North-East State Constituency, Honorable Oluseun Adesoya, and his E42 counterpart, Honorable Folawewo Salami, who reported the situation of roads in their constituencies. Right Honorable Elumide acknowledged the state government's strides in road construction and rehabilitation, saying that more needed to be done in all parts of the states.
In their presentations, Honorables Seun Adesoya and Folawewo Salami, during plenary presided over by the Speaker, Right Honorable Oludaisi Elumide, called for palliative measures on Idomowo Barrack Stadium Road in Ijebu North-East local government area and the need for rehabilitation of Taju Bello Hercules Giwa Road in E42 state constituency, which had caused flooding that affected some houses in the area. The Speaker, in his reaction, encouraged the State Commissioner for Works and Infrastructure, Engineer Abeokuta, to intensify efforts on road construction and rehabilitation across the state. He, however, acknowledged the state government's strides in road construction and rehabilitation, saying that more needed to be done in all parts of the state.
I am seizing this opportunity to inform the Commission something so that we can tell our people that even if they are not going to your area, you can see them in your area so.
Also at the plenary, a bill titled the Principal General Creation of Office Law 2024 still first reading on the floor of the Assembly as the Clerk of the Assembly, Mr. Shakiru Adebakin, read the bill for the first time before the state lawmakers. Meanwhile, Speaker Elemide has urged residents of Agboro Village, Obafe, in Obafe Miwodi local government area of the state, represented by Odedola, Olorede, Olatunde, Shagalu, and Akero families, who presented a petition on alleged land grabbing to the Assembly to remain calm as their request will be promptly attended to. Speaker who noted that the Prince Dr. Abeokuta-led administration has zero tolerance for land grabbing cases, recalled that the State House of Assembly had previously passed a law on anti-land grabbing and anti-cultism meant to address all issues relating to land grabbing and cultism in all parts of the state.
Ogun State's Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Professor Abayomi Arigbabo, has advised the stakeholders to harness science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education to drive economic growth and sustainable development. Professor Arigbabo, who mentioned this during the stakeholders sensitization meeting on step-down capacity building training for STEM teachers held at Obas Complex, Abeokuta, organized by the Ogun State Ministry of Education, said the approach can also be adapted to improve healthcare and well-being, protect environment and natural resources, build resilience and sustainable infrastructure, and inspire the next generation of leaders and innovators. The commissioner, represented by the permanent secretary in the ministry, Mrs. Oluwatosin Oloko, noted that the program was not just about learning, but to equip officers, teachers, and other stakeholders with the skills and knowledge necessary to navigate the complex landscape of STEM and how to apply them to real-world problems.
Innovation and goods. It is also about empowering our officers, teachers, and other stakeholders to become the change makers of tomorrow.
Speaking, the chairman of Ogun State Teaching Service Commission, Evangelist Olaleko Ifede, represented by the Director of Planning, Research and Statistics, Mr. Lukayode Banja, submitted that educators must prioritize STEM education to prepare students for the challenges of the future, saying it's crucial that adequate resources were provided for the training and support for teachers to effectively teach STEM subjects. In their overview, the Director of Education, Science and Technology, Mrs. Abosadi, and the Skills Specialist, OGTV, Mr. Shegun Fataki, called on individuals in the society to join hands with the state government towards building a future that is driven by curiosity, fueled by creativity, and grounded in the principles of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Cybersecurity is an ever-present concern in modern times. As more industries become digitized, they become increasingly vulnerable to cyber attacks that puts crucial information and infrastructure in danger. In this special report, Esther Alade spoke with ICT experts who reviewed some of the risks and threats posed by the cyber attacks. Her reports.
Cyber insecurity involves illegal activities targeting computer networks or connected devices, often for financial gain by hackers. Defending against cyber attack is a critical process that requires a proactive and multifaceted approach. Mr. Duro Sibi, an IT professional explains that cyber attack can lead to loss of money or the theft of personal or financial information.
Cyber insecurity, you talk about a lot of data breach, a lot of activities that people refer to as cyber attacks, or people talk about insecurity in the cyberspace. We read about reports some days ago as regard data breach. Some people were saying they were buying some data at the rate of 100 naira online, coming from a body that I don't want to mention the name. So these are some of the things that we're talking about. When you talk about the cyber insecurity, the situation we find ourselves, the situation whereby people are penetrating to an account and they are not, supposed to, have access to that.
Kazim Olaniro, an IT expert, says he had received series of malicious email that are threats to data.
But I've been targeted where people send you malicious email to whether you click something or they call you in a voice call and trying to impersonate someone that I'm so can you give us also information.
Cybersecurity offers numerous advantages, enhancing cyber resilience. According to Musumela Otiko, she emphasizes the impact of cybersecurity to the internet.
So you using the internet is already exposing you one way or the other. So what you need to do is to first be knowledgeable. So how you can protect you. So you're using a website or you're using an application, you have to be knowledgeable about how these websites are collecting your data and in what way are they protecting you. So you don't have to let your fear get to you. Just protect yourself and know the safe online practices, cybersecurity.
Ensuring that only authorized users can access connected devices is fundamental for security. Strong authentication mechanisms such as passwords or biometrics can help prevent unauthorized access.
The Alake and Paramount ruler of Ibaland, Abeokuta has called for more honors to Nobel laureates Professor Wole Soyinka, who will clock 90 on the 13th of July this month. According to the monarch, the literary giant deserves more accolades for his contributions to humanity. He stated this at a press conference to herald the 90th birthday celebrations of Professor Wole Soyinka. Balaji Samson completes the reports.
The Alake and Paramount ruler of Egbaland, Abeokuta, is celebrating one of Africa's literary icons, the first black man to be honored with the Nobel Laureate Prize in Literature. Professor Wole Soyinka, who is said to have an unwavering commitment to justice and unrelenting passion for culture and heritage. The World Press Conference is ahead of the 90th birthday of the Nobel laureate and literary giant.
It is said that honor should be bestowed on whom honor is due. It is for this reason and many more that I, on behalf of all the sons and daughters at home and in the diaspora, announce that henceforth we shall observe Yulatachim as Wole Soyinka Day.
Another highlight of the press conference was when the monarch appealed to the federal government that the Nobel laureate, Professor Soyinka, should be given a national honor.
That this be adopted by the federal government and that national honor second on the list of our honors in this nation, second only to that of the President, GCOF, be conferred on Professor Wole Soyinka.
Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka is said to be deserving of an honor and described as one who, in a wide cultural perspective and with poetic overtones, fashions the drama of existence. Balaji Samson, OGTV News.
A New York judge has delayed Donald Trump's sentencing until September as his lawyers seek challenges his conviction after a Supreme Court ruling Trump was initially scheduled to be sentenced on 11th July. His legal team asked for his conviction in a hush money case to be overturned after the nation's highest court ruled Monday that former presidents had partial immunity for official acts during their presidency. Justice Yuan Merchant said on Tuesday that he would issue a decision on the motions by the 6th of September. The judge wrote that if sentencing is necessary, it will take place on the 18th of September. CSKA Moscow women forward Francisca Odega and Israel-based defender Onome Ebe have been left out of the Super Falcons 18 players list for the women's football event of the Paris 2024 Olympics, as Nigerians look forward to the announcement of Roundy Wardrum's squad for the games. Wardrum's reported insisted on excluding Odega from his Olympics team. The forward voiced desire to play at the Olympics in Paris. The Falcons secured the spot in the 2024 Olympics after a 16-year absence and are grouped alongside Spain, Brazil, and Japan at the tournament. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You can watch us live on these platforms: Apple, Roku, Facebook, and Android devices. You can also watch us live on OGTV website www.ogtv.com.ng/live. You can email at info@ogtv.com.ng. And that will be all for now. Thank you for watching. Join us at 2 o'clock for more news.